Some shocking news. The tube line that's more punctual and reliable than any other rail service in Britain. What's more, it uses vintage trains dating back to the 1930s. Too good to be true? Richard Gaisford explains.
You might not believe your eyes. After slaving away in the capital all year, has the Northern Line really come to haunt you on holiday? Well, yes and no. It is an old underground train, but one that's part of the most reliable service in the country, the Isle of Wight's Island Line. Well, up until the late 1980s, this tube train was plying its trade up and down the Northern Line. But after 50 years of service, London Transport decided its useful life had ended, and they sent it here to the Isle of Wight. But don't go thinking it's had an easy retirement. No, since arriving, it's been travelling 30,000 miles a year. It takes a lot of hard work to keep the 6 veteran trains up and running. After all, they were built back in the 1930s. The railway company has just invested £1 million for refurbishment work, so they should be working well into the next millennium. And it's not just tourists that take the tube trains here. Before moving to the Isle of Wight, James Lloyd Alder used to live in East Finchley, back then a regular traveller on the Northern Line.
I must confess that when I first came to the island, I actually laughed because I was actually a resident in London. So to see an undercarriage train actually effectively being used as a mainland train was quite fascinating. I was quite pleased to see it. I suppose it basically reminded me of home.
With only 8 miles of track, it's not difficult to see how the Island Line keeps its near-perfect record for punctuality, although it still uses an ancient signalling system that makes even the 60-year-old trains look positively new. These, though, will be the last on the island. Despite the recent sell-off of 1960s Northern Line stock, bosses have decided next time they'll go for something a bit more modern. And when they do, this little piece of London will be sent to the scrap heap. On the Isle of Wight, this is Richard Gaisford for London Tonight.